Hi, in this video I'm going to go over what we actually wear, what I actually wear when we're hiking, and then what's in my clothes bag. In my video that was what's in our pack, I said there's a few things I just couldn't hike anymore without, and one was the Neo Air. The other are these trekking poles. Take the pressure off your knees, especially on the downhills. As you get older, managing uphills is just all about managing your pace, but going downhills, it's tough on the knees. And as I'd mentioned, I'd had an accident, a motorcycle accident, and some injuries, and knees aren't what they used to be. So I just couldn't do this without the trekking poles. I like the cork handles. The flip locks, I believe, are the way to go. They're just much better than the twisting lock ones, so that's what I recommend. These particular ones aren't the lightest, but they're indestructible, and really like them. As I said, I can't hike without them. And the other thing are these knee braces, Chopac, I think what they're called, and my right knee is a really bad one, and can't even go on a day hike without them. This last year I ended up most of the hiking season wearing them on both knees, and it seems to work. So we'll start out with both of them and take it from there. Any older guys and gals out there, I swear by them. They really take the pressure off and make all the difference in the world. So start here. Regarding hiking shoes, these are Merrell Moab Ventilator hiking shoes, and we're going with Merrell this year, and they're a little heavier. We've done years ago I had the leather hiking boots. You know, leather of course is heavy, and when it gets wet it never dries out, and went to lighter shoes. Went with the ultralight trail runners for a couple of years. Found especially in Maine and New Hampshire with the rocky trails, feet got beat up pretty well. So this year we're going with a little bit more of a substantial shoe, at least to start out with, and I think the Merrells are a good compromise. They're the Ventilator, don't do Gore-Tex. They'll never dry. Your feet are going to get wet, and what you want is a shoe that will dry out quickly and air out your feet, and Gore-Tex just doesn't do that. On a weekend hike or a 3-day hike maybe, but if you're out there for longer than a week, non-Gore-Tex is the way to go. And so as I said, we're going with a little bit more substantial shoe, and we do like Merrell, and that works for us. So we'll both be using these exact shoes, men's and women's version. Socks, Smartwool. I've used those for years and work out great. For a t-shirt, this is an EMS TechWick 1. And they say it's treated to help keep the odor down. We'll find out. I tried the the smart wool short sleeve shirts to keep down on the funk, and what I found, especially in the Northeast, is that they just don't dry. And in the summer, even here in Maine, they were just too warm. So the synthetics dry quickly, and they wick moisture away, and I believe they're the way to go. Some ex officio briefs and light nylon shorts is what I wear, and just something light and that dries easily and gives you some movement, and that's what I go by. So then what's inside the clothes bag? This is our extra clothes, and start out here. This is a Patagonia Nano Puff. So the Patagonia, this is an adult large, extra large, I'm sorry, Nano Puff quarter zip is 11.2 ounces and well worth the wait. Sent it home in Perrysburg. Alright, next, tops, EMS. If you haven't noticed, there's a theme here. EMS is the closest store, and they're really to us here in Maine, and they have good gear and good prices. But this is a TechWick 1. As I said before, it's a thin synthetic. It's its lightest weight. Anything heavier, even when it's cold, it's too much. This wicks the cold away. It helps break the wind a bit. This particular model has little thumb holes, and I've used these for the first time this year and really seem to like them. And the tops for an adult extra large male are 7.4 ounces. I like those a lot. So I guess this isn't going to be in any order, but yeah, here we go. These are the bottoms, large EMS Techwick, and these are our, other than the rain pants, our only long pants, and so you can hike in these or wear them to sleep in, and they work out well, and they're 6.8 ounces. This is the fleece hat that my wife made us. There's one for me and one for Sassafras, and thank you, Joyce. They are wonderful, and they're heavy, and they're warm, and even in Maine in August, we always have a fleece hat and some glove liners. It still gets cool in the evening, so we'll keep those. Heavier fleece gloves, these are LL Bean Polar Tech, and we'll keep these till Perrysburg as well. And then these are just cheap dollar synthetic glove liners that keep in my pack all the time. As I said, there are cool evenings, and it just kind of takes, or early mornings, and it takes the chill off, and I think worth having. We have our hiking wear, and then sleepwear. You'll get wet, and I think it's important to have something dry to put on, especially in spring and fall. So another light synthetic top, shorts, synthetic shorts, same thing, and bring those with. This is just a generic light fleece top, quarter zip, and probably the heaviest thing I'd wear for insulation when I'm hiking, even down to well below 30 here in Maine. You're just moving too much, putting out too much body heat. If it's a cold wind, your rain shell is a wind block. But so that's the heaviest insulation I have for on the trailer. And then just a few other bits here. Bandana, 1,001 uses, worth having, and then another pair of smart wool socks for hiking. I have two pairs for hiking, swap them off, and then one pair that's only for sleeping. And that's what we wear and what's in our clothes pack.